Welcome to another episode of Radio Dolby 89.6 FM.
Check, Dylan Dolby. Nice to be back. Nice to be with you, brother.
Yeah, I know we're a little bit, longer between episodes at the moment, but that's how we roll here in Dolby City.
I think it's, Dylan, we're just experimenting with new things. It's getting harder and harder to knock these episodes out so quick, isn't it,
I was hoping to go visit Ed Gaines this week, but it turns out he's been renovating his man cave, so we're going to hopefully catch up with him next season.
Don't want to push it too much though, you know what I mean? Just keep it breezy, bro. Keep it chill.
But one thing we did this week, and we've recorded it for you, is Brother Dolby here finally got round to go and see the dentist.
Oh my god, I hate the dentist, man. Can't stand dentists, honestly.
Not the best dentist in Dolby City, but a dentist nonetheless.
No, not the best.
But first up on the show, we're going to be talking to Ian.
Who?
He plays keyboard in a band called Bitter Defeat, and they've just released a new EP just recently.
Nice.
He's going to be joining us here in Dolby City on Radio Dolby 89.6 FM in a few minutes' time. Dolby City Ashram this weekend, we have a retreat for you.
The full radio fantasy. Dolby Radio, ready for streaming now.
I'd like to welcome into the studio Ian Duggan from Bitter Defeat. Man, I can't get past that name. Bitter Defeat is like a long acrimonious divorce where you lose everything, or the German defeat to the Russians on the front lines. I don't know, like wanting something all your life with all your heart and your soul, and then on your deathbed realizing it was never going to happen. How on earth did you come up with that name?
We actually took the name Bitter Defeat from a song by a great Brisbane band called Kitchen's Floor. They played in Hamilton in about 2016, and they played this, sort of great lo-fi punk, which fitted really well with the nature of Bitter Defeat's early music. Back then in 2016, Bitter Defeat was really just this lo-fi recording project in our front person Rob Sherlow's bedroom, rather than the hi-fi 5-piece indie pop band that you see today.
There's something really special about lo-fi recordings. I'd love to hear one of your songs.
Yeah, we can definitely play one of our old lo-fi recordings. We've actually got a tape with one of them on here.
Oh, that's beautiful, because in the studio we have an actual tape deck. This song's called Superior Avoidance Tactics. A beautiful name. I'm going to pop it on the system. Here we go. It's a bit slow. That track, it just sounds like and feels like and smells like Hamilton. You're based in Hamilton. Tell us a little bit about the music scene these days.
I think the Hamilton music scene where we're based is a bit like a roller coaster. Sometimes there's lots of bands active and sometimes there aren't. Sometimes you could describe it as being a hotbed of creativity and sometimes it's not. But I think one thing I can say about it is that there's always been lots of bands of really high quality, and it's always been really diverse in the styles of music that bands play.
Yeah, I had the pleasure of spending a fair bit of time in Hamilton back in the day before settling here in Dolby City, and the music scene was always really, really diverse, with people playing in multiple bands. And is that still true?
Even if we look at our own band as an example, Rob, who formed the band, had previously been in an instrumental post-rock band called Sorashima, and also the more shoegazy Ancient Tapes. Julian, our bass player, is also in a band called the Scones, who have a more Flying Nun Dunedin sound type pop style. And I played with a lo-fi band called Spatula Death a couple of times, although I was never involved with any of their recordings. In Bitter Defeat, we've kind of run that whole gamut, going from lo-fi to hi-fi, which I think was a bit unavoidable when going from a 1-piece to a 5-piece. And in doing so, we've gone from recording in a bedroom to recording with Scott Newth, who works with another well-known local band called the Datsons. And that probably reflects the diversity of projects in Hamilton.
Scott Newth. Man, that name, I know that guy, and he's a great engineer. Man, I'm feeling really old all of a sudden. Some of your songs strike me as having the experience of years behind them too.
You're right though in thinking that Rob likes to write songs about the malaise of middle age. We had a song called Long Lash on our last EP, Minor Victory, about the growth of a long eyelash. While on the new EP, which is called Terrific Effort, we have a song called Sugar Blind, which is all about the fear of diabetes and its effects.
Hey, tell me, what's your live show like? to go and watch.
Yeah, we might look a little bit different to most bands when we're playing live. Catherine, our drummer, she plays while standing up because she hurt her back after our second gig. And being an engineer, she kind of engineered a solution for herself that's enabled her to drum while standing. And me, I play my keyboards behind an ironing board, in part because I'm the least musically capable in the band, and I need somewhere to display all my notes while I'm playing.
That's actually really good to hear, because to be honest, the last time I played something live, I had a clear file of my own weird little notes to remember what I was doing. Hey, look, thanks for coming on the show this evening. It's been great having you here.
Thanks for having us on, Dylan. As a band, we really appreciate how your astute Dolby City crowds know their music, and we've always really considered the citizens of your city to be like the litmus test of what is good and bad music. So we really hope your listeners enjoy the new songs.
Right, we're going to go out with a song called Falling Down from Bitter Defeat's latest EP titled Terrific Effort. The main reason I chose this song, I chose this because I wanted to hear some of Ian's keyboard. Here it is, Falling Down.
Dolby City Dentist
dentist. We got the gear, we got the drills. High talking, high powder, clean and cut without the bills. Cut and polish your enamels, you can channel your best smile. Here at Dolby City Dentists, we won't burden you with a large bill, because we don't muck around. We use the highest powered equipment here in Dolby City, and that's saying quite a lot. So don't be afraid of your next dentist visit, because, you know, we get straight to the point, whatever that might be, you know, it's going to be alright. Dolby City Dentists, we got the gear, we got the drills. High talking, high powder, clean and cut without the bills. Cut and polish your enamels, you can channel your best smile. Okay, I know this doesn't look like the best of all dentist waiting rooms, Brother Dolby, but I got a good deal, and I know you've been complaining about the sore tooth for ages now, and I rang out the dentist, and they basically offered us a special. We do an ad for them on their show, and they agreed they'll fix up your tooth or give you a checkup.
Man, I wish I looked after my teeth, Dylan, eh? Man, I've had 4 teeth out. 4!
Yeah, well, you know, retrospect is a beautiful thing, you know.
Plus, dentists are robbers, man.
Mm-hmm.
Who can even afford to get their teeth fixed?
Not me. I don't bother.
Mind you, I'd rather have my normal British yellow teeth than those silly turkey teeth those celebs have. That LA look, it's bloody ridiculous.
I get you.
Drew Dolby, I will see you now.
Good luck, Brother Dolby.
Alright, cool, thanks, man. I'll catch you soon. You're gonna wait here, yeah?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
You pick me up after?
Yep, you probably.
We'll just wait then. Just chill, just stay here while it gets done. It won't take long, will it?
No.
Sawtooth, huh? Let's get into it. I am drilling in. Wow, it is quite the cavity.
Oh, chill.
Hang on, I need some light.
Oh, man, stop!
This is strange. Inside your tooth there seems to be an entire world.
Where am I? I'm flying. I'm up in the sky like a bird. I can see the sun.
I can see Dolby City.
I see it too.
Wait, I can see myself drilling your tooth. I am not sure what you have been eating or doing to your teeth, but it seems that you have an alternative reality in your cavity.
Wait, what? How much is that gonna cost?
The Dolbyverse can be contained in a single atom, yet at the same time fills infinite time and space. Primordial wormholes are predicted to That wraps up another episode here on Radio Dolby 89.6 FM. In fact, we've wrapped up a season. Season 3. Thanks very much again to Shona May. Thanks to Ian from Bitter Defeat. My brother Dolby and I are probably going to take a little bit of a Dolby vacation before heading up the next season, so don't get too impatient. We'll be back. We've already got quite a few interviews booked in Dolby City. You would not believe it. But if you are interested in coming to the show, send us an email at thedolbybros@gmail.com. Is that it? thedolbybros@gmail.com. That's the one. And we'll be back next season with more interviews, more fun on the streets of Dolby City, and of course, more music. Alright, we're going to go out with a song called How to Be a Dolby Brother. Probably, no, you wouldn't have asked yourself that question, obviously, but just in case people want to know what it takes to become a Dolby Brother, we've written a song about it. Thanks again for listening this season. Do listen next season. Spread the love of Dolby City to your friends and everyone around. And we'll see you in a few weeks, probably. No, we will, but yeah, it'll be a little bit longer than usual because I'm going to get some rest and focus on other things. All right. How to Be a Dolby Brother. Here we go. Not very often, get people who come up to me, they don't actually, and ask a question like, what does it take to be a Dolby Brother? And this is my imagination, to be honest. And I say, look, it's in the beats, man. You can feel it. Can you feel it, brother Dolby? Can you get in the rhythm? Can you feel the Dolby? Beat, 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 beat. Can you feel it, brother Dolby? Can you get in the rhythm? Can you feel the Dolby? Beat, 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 beat. Seriously, if someone was to actually really, truly ask me, what does it take to be a Dolby Brother, I would say it's perseverance to just make music even though no one listens to it, and like do everything in one take. Just say the first thing that comes into your mind and not really care about it, and just like leave it there forever and ever and ever and ever, and who cares what other people think, basically. It's a Dolby Brother. Yeah, but if you're serious about, finding the mystique behind the beat, and you've got to talk to Brother Dolby, the king of Romania. He's the man behind the beats, sitting behind the decks, behind the samples, behind the examples of what he does. I don't actually know what he does. I have no understanding of DJs. I just, to be honest, I just sing in this microphone. Oh, and I do the little keyboardy bits now as well. Dolby brother. It's well, you know, for me, it's in the jeans. But you know, if you're not wearing the jeans, you can wear pants. And if you want to wear the pants, you got to do the time in Dolby City. You know, you got to hit those streets. You got to feel those beats. You got to get into the rhythm of like when the rain hits the tin roofs around Dolby City and the cars are splashing through the puddles, and you can feel the vibrations of the factory chimneys. That's how you become a Dolby brother. You gotta live it.